example number 1 on solving systems of equations using the method of graphing. Okay, so we have to graph the system of the two equations and type the solution, the type of solution. Okay, so again, just a reminder, we have three different types of solutions. We have one solution if the two lines intersect one another, and we have no solution if the lines never intersect, and we have many solutions if the lines, when you graph them, they're on top of each other. Okay, so let's look at this first equation. My y-intercept is -9. Okay, so -9. That means that I'm going to grab my point and I'm going to go to y equals to -9. It's going to be right there. And then my slope is 1/2. Okay, that means that the change in y is 1 and the change in x is 2. Okay, so from the y-intercept, I'm going to go up 1/2. I'm going to do that one more time. From this point, I'm going to go up 1/2 to the right. Do that one more time. Up 1/2 to the right. From the point, up 1/2 to the right. And that is my line. Okay, so now I'm going to go to this line 2, and this is important because I noticed that on your assignments, some of you just do this part. You are missing this, where you add the line and you connect the points. Okay, you see, you have to do this part as well. I'm going to change the thickness of it, and the color, I want it red so that everything matches. Okay, so that's my line for the first equation. Now I'm going to do the same thing with the second one. The first thing is we always identify what the y-intercept is. In this case is 1. So I'm going to grab my point, go to y equals to 1, and it's right there. Okay, grab the second point, and my slope is -2/1. That means the change in y is -2, so we're moving down from the y-intercept. We're moving down 2/1. Okay, and we're gonna go down 2/1. Down 2/1. And down 2/1. Okay, so now I'm gonna, again, don't forget to do this step, enter the line and connect all of your points. Okay, I'm gonna change it to blue, and the thickness right here, I'm gonna put it to 4. And there we go. Now, looking at this, what type of solution do we have? Do we have one solution, no solution, or many solutions? Okay, so since the two lines intersect, they cross each other, we have one solution. That's what we're gonna put. We have one solution, which is, what point do they, what happened here? At what point do they intersect? Well, x seems to be 4 and y 7, -7, 4, 7. So we're gonna say 4, -7. And that's the solution for this system of equations. On example number 2, again, we're going to graph these two equations. I'm going to start with identifying the y-intercept on line 1, and that is 1. I'm going to go to 1, and then my slope is 2/3. That means the change in y is 2, the change in x is 3. So I'm going to go up to 1, 2/3. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do that one more time. Up to 1, 2/3. 1, 2, 3. And let's do one more time. Up 2 over 3. Okay, now again, don't forget to insert the line. And there we go. That's my line for this first one. Now let's move on to the second one. The y-intercept is 1 again, and I have 2 over 3 as the slope. So the change in y is 2. That means I'm going up 2. The change in x is 3. That means I'm moving 3 to the right. Now, what do you notice about these two lines in particular? So I'm going to graph the y-intercept. And the next point, I'm going to go up 2 over 3. It's falling in the same spot as the previous one. Up 2 over 3, the same point again. And then up 2 over 3. It's on the same spot. Now, when I do the line, it will be on the same spot as well. Just to make it a little longer so that you can see better. Now, if I make it blue and the same, you know what? Let's make it. Now you see how the two lines are exactly on top of each other. Okay, when that's the case, then we say that every single point that the lines touch is a solution. Therefore, to answer our question, what type of solution we have in the system, we have infinitely many solutions. Okay, and on example 3, again, same thing. I have to get this equation and plot it here. Okay, so the y-intercept is -4. My slope is 3 over 5. So the change in x, the change in y is 3. So that means I'm going up 3. And the change in x is 5. So I'm moving 5 to the right. So let's go to -4. And I'm going to go up 3. 1, 2, 3 over 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's my point. And I'm going to do it one more time. Up 3, 1, 2, 3 over 5. So there it is. Now, again, don't forget to do this step where you get the line. Okay. Now I'm going to change the color to red so that it matches the equation. And I'm going to, oh, there we go. Okay, so that's my line. And I want to move on to the second line. Now, if you pay close attention, the slope seems to be the same, 3 over 5. There's the change in y is 3, and the change in x is 5. The only thing different is the y-intercept. Now, the y-intercept is a +1. So I'm going to go to +1. I'm going to grab my other point, and from the y-intercept, I'm going to go up 3. 1, 2, 3 over 5. And I'm going to do that one more time from this point. Up 3. 1, 2, 3 over 5. Okay, again, insert a line. No. Go to the line tool. Line. And, oh my goodness. Line. Okay, and if you notice, on this one, two lines are never going to touch because again they're moving at the same rate, at the same slope. They have the same slope, so even if we keep on going, they are never going to intersect. So if the lines never cross each other, that means that there is no solution. Okay, so that's what we're gonna put, no solution. Okay, and that's it.